Greetings, everyone. Hi, my name is Chandra Nicole Gore, and I am a Lens of Faith. I'm the CEO and founder of Lens of Faith Speaks Coaching and Consulting, and I'm also the founder and the president of Focus and Align Women's Business Empowerment Foundation Incorporated. Welcome. Welcome to the journey to greatness. Yes, that's right. The women inside of the Women's Business Empowerment Foundation Incorporated are all focused and aligned on God first as they navigate their various businesses that God has allowed them to be the CEOs over. I want to challenge you today to join us now. That's right. I want you to join this magnificent journey of learning all about women in business, how we start from the bottom, but now we are arising for such a time as this, learning valuable tools, resources, and avenues, strategies, tactics, and basic skills that we all need to thrive as CEOs of the businesses that God has given us. Yes, I want to thank you for even tuning into this very video today. As the founder, as the CEO, I want to tell you this. This has not been easy. But you know what? God has been with me every step of the way. So I want you to know today that if you join this movement of women in business, you will succeed in whatever it is that God has allowed you to put your hands on, because our hands shall never lack. I decree and declare today that you are daily loaded with benefits. That's right. If you partner with us and join this amazing movement, you will have the opportunity to mount the stage and talk about your business. You will have the opportunity to learn simple techniques, tools, and strategies to build your business from the ground up. That's right. We want to work with you. We want to band together so that the tools that you may have, what you've been doing, will get you to where God needs you to be. So listen, do not delay. Come on, join this amazing, amazing opportunity today. God bless each and every one of you. Have a great rest of your day. Welcome back to another amazing edition of the Unmask and Arise Triumphantly pop-up tour edition. Today, I have one of the amazing queens that will be in Detroit, Michigan with us in April. But listen, you've seen Mia at every location. Let me just say that. I want to give my sister girlfriend a shout out today because she has really been standing 10 toes down at every single location. Mia Monique, you all may have seen her in the conversations in clarity with Mia Monique. She is everywhere. She's gone viral. So I want to welcome Mia Monique to the stage with me now and just dive into this conversation because I want to know her secrets to her success. Let's check out Mia Monique. Hey, sis. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, I can hear you fine. The sound sounds a little slow, like chopped and screwed. You know that music?
Mm-mm. You sound.
It sounds chopped and screwed. I'm not sure
I don't know.
if it's something on my end. Can you hear me fine?
Nope.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you, but you sound like a robot.
Okay, hang on one second.
All right. But listen, while we're waiting on Mia Monique to get situated, I'd like you all to please share, tag, and invite someone into this space today that has dealt with trauma, that has dealt with maybe domestic violence, sexual abuse. Mia Monique is an overcomer. And the way that she tells her story has just absolutely moved the audiences around the country, the places that we've been to so far. So I'd like you to go ahead, put this in their inbox, get ready to share this experience with us, because Mia is going to drop some nuggets about how she started, where she started at, and now she's here in a different space and time in her life. So I'm super duper excited to hear what we're going to discuss today and whatever nuggets that Mia is willing to drop. Listen, the ultimate goal is for you to meet us at the next location. We want to see you there in Detroit, Michigan with us, April 22nd through the 23rd. Let me check back in with Mia and see if she is ready now. Sis, you're
Listen
good?
to this.
You sound better.
I'm sorry, sis. This sound is really like I can't hear anything you're saying. It sounds very, very slow and muddled. I can't hear anything you're saying. I know you're saying something to me, but it's very slow.
Are you on a computer? Let's see.
No.
Hold on. Okay.
Have you ever asked yourself, what is my purpose? Better yet, have you ever walked on your job and felt unfulfilled? Hi, my name is Chandra Nicole Gore, and I am a Lens of Faith. I assist servant leaders in discovering their purpose, exercising their power, and walk by faith to live an abundant life. Using a 3-step program with the power of prayer, meditation, fasting, and the Discovering You program. What does that look like for you? See, God took me on an intentional journey 3 years ago to do some soul searching and discover my true, authentic purpose, my purpose-driven life. What I want you to do is connect with me now. Go to www.lensoffaith.org. Schedule your free discovery call today. God bless.
And I decided to make God a promise at that very moment. I said, Lord, I won't go back to 2007. See, that be who God has created you to be in His image and His likeness. Be that diamond in the rough, because somebody, I guarantee you, is waiting.
These 3 things very, very quickly. So say, I'm going to get it. I want to be a soldier. And he says, you are a soldier, but now in the army of the Lord. So I became new in Christ. As He began to use me.
Greetings, welcome back. I want to tell you all a little bit about the Unmask and Arise Triumphantly event, Detroit, Michigan. Listen, I am super duper excited. Why? Because the Detroit event is our very first time doing a 2-day event. So this event is very, very special. We have Friday Night Fire. Friday Night Fire is going to consist of preaching and teaching from men and women of God. That is going to be on Friday night, April the 22nd. And so if you want to come out to the Unmask and Arise Triumphantly event, Detroit, Michigan, be prepared to hear a mighty word from God on that particular night. In addition to that night, we have Saturday. Saturday is our Unmask and Arise Triumphantly event itself, where we're going to have lunch, we're going to have fellowship, we're going to have giveaways, we're going to have talks from different authors on the project. Now, just to let you all know, several of those authors, it's like 12 of us on the flyer itself, but most of them are speaking on Friday night, and then we have those that will speak on Saturday. I will be speaking at the end of Saturday night. And then you will have Pastor Darlene Thorne. Let me share the flyer with you all so you can visually see what it is that I'm speaking of as it pertains to the flyer for the event. I want to tell you that Pastor Darlene Thorne, Evangelist Tanya Thompson, Minister Kiana Wright Jones, Dr. Ray K. Cisco, and Prophet Michael Claiborne are speaking on Friday night. When you get to Saturday, it's going to be Mia Harris, Dr. Annette Austin, Minister Kiana Wright Jones, Makiba White Cheney, Mrs. Claudette Harris, Ingrid Charnett, and then myself as the closer for that particular evening. So I'm super duper excited about the entire event. This is our first 2-day event, so the prices do reflect a 2-day event. I also want you to know this, that it is time for us to invest in ourselves. And what do I mean by investing in you? If you aren't willing to pay the cost to invest in leveling up, getting more education, getting more knowledge and understanding of business, then I want to tell you, you're not serving yourself very well. This event doesn't cost an arm and a leg, but it is an investment into your future. Mia, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right, sis. So I do know that there's some sort of delay, but
I can hear you now.
Nevertheless, Mia, I want you to talk to the listening audience about where you started in business and where you currently are now with Meaningful Impact Association.
Okay. Well, I started Meaningful Impact Association in, I've always done work behind the scenes, but actually legitimizing things and making my foundation more streamlined and professional. Thanks to Focus on the Line Women's Business Empowerment Foundation, I was able to do that. And now it's been active since 2021 as an actual organization with the state of Florida. And I've been working on that. I've been working on just building clients. Let's see.
Okay,
we're having some technical difficulties.
Mia, can you hear me?
That's okay. I was trying to connect my Ethernet. That will help. But can you hear me now?
Yes. So we are having some technical difficulties.
Is it still a slow connection?
We can hear you better. There's a delay though, Mia. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you fine, and it's no delay. I can see by the camera that my mouse is delayed.
Yes. Go ahead and speak though, sis. Tell them about Meaningful Impact Association.
So Meaningful Impact Association, a nonprofit organization that is geared to helping women, men, and children who suffer from traumatic experiences, particularly childhood traumatic experiences, and they're having difficulties navigating through their adult lives or their young adult lives. We teach them how to break the cycle of abuse and learn to heal and cope with their trauma by doing normal things like just being able to acknowledge the trauma, discuss the trauma, and make a plan to heal from those traumas. My gear is for domestic violence as well as victims of sexual abuse, and also emotional abuse.
All right, sis. Tell us, when did you start Meaningful Impact Association?
What made me start?
No, when? When did you start?
Well, 2021. It was July of 2021. It is when my foundation became active and live in the community.
Okay. So there were some steps that you took to start Meaningful Impact Association. Why did you choose to create an organization to support women and children that have suffered from domestic violence?
Well, for starters, I am a victim of domestic violence. I was stabbed in my left eye when I was at the age of 11 by my mother's boyfriend. It was a domestic violence incident. And as well as that, my mother was also a victim of sexual abuse as a child. Why I believe that those experiences put her in the position to be in unhealthy, toxic relationships, which ultimately led for me to lose my left eye. And in that process, creating all kinds of other traumatic issues and experiences, generational curses. And then I grew on to be an adult, and I was also involved in domestic violence relationships. So putting the two together, understanding that something was broken and it needed to be fixed and addressed, I decided to learn more about my mother's issues, how she felt being sexually assaulted, what type of things did occur to send her out into the streets in a life of drug use. And then also learning that those things are medically and also emotionally tied to certain things that I put myself into, as far as allowing men to abuse me, neglect me, looking for love in all the wrong places. It really, really did impact me. And I wanted to find out a way to break that cycle. Stating Meaningful Impact Association was putting in place to people like me, because there are a lot of people like me who have experienced domestic violence, who have parents who have been victims of sexual abuse, who've ultimately been neglected in their childhood, who've had drug addicted parents, and who may do drugs themselves or may currently have a domestic violence or an emotional abusive relationship. So I wanted to let them know that they're not alone, and maybe help them overcome and cope with issues like I did.
Absolutely. So Mia, her name is now her organization, MIA, Meaningful Impact Association. And I'm super duper excited for her to move forth with this organization, because her story, every time she tells it, captivates the audience. And not just because of what happened to her, it is her passion behind saving the lives of other women and children and men that face domestic violence. So my hat goes off to Mia Monique, because of the journey that she's on. It's not easy what she's doing. This type of journey is for specific people. And I want to say, you have to have a heart of compassion. You have to have a heart of empathy in order to reach those people that you need to reach, that have faced addiction, abuse, trauma at the hands of family members, or even at the hands of strangers, because we do know that some people face abuse from absolute strangers, people that they meet, go out on dates, and next thing you know, they're in an abusive situation. But I came to tell you today that there is help available if need be. If you need the help, there is help available. Mia, can you share with us some of the help that is available for people that face domestic violence situations?
Close the door.
Mia, did you hear me? Okay. Maybe Mia is not hearing me right now, but I'm going to put the number
No,
in our chat right now.
can you?
I wanted you to share, Mia, some resources for people that experience domestic violence situations.
Well, first, I want to say that the devil is a lie, and he is not about to steal our shine tonight on this Friday, this Good Friday. Even though we're having some technical difficulties, I rebuke that spirit of confusion. Okay, so if you guys want to reach me, you can contact me at 216-659-2894. That is the Meaningful Impact direct number. You also can reach me at miamonique.com. You also may email us at meaningfulimpactassociation@outlook.com. We have an Instagram page, which is Meaningful Impact Association. And I am always available to assist you. If it's something that I cannot handle, I do outsource and give support, which we also use the domestic violence hotline, as Sister Chandra said. I want you all to know that you do not have to be alone, and there are plenty of resources to help you. And that's what Meaningful Impact Association does as well. We put you in touch with people in your community that can help you if you need safe housing, if you need shelter, if you need clothing, and even financial support as you get away from your domestic abuse or domestic violence situation. We have new things coming up all the time. So if you go to my website or if you email me, I can send you all a link to where you can connect with me and stay up to date with those resources.
All right. Thank you so much, Mia, for sharing that information on tonight. Tell us what you're going to be talking about in Detroit, Mia.
Well, I won't give too much away, but I am going to be releasing some very, very good information as far as what's coming up for Meaningful Impact Association. And I will be gifting a lot of prizes and giveaways at this Detroit event. I also am going to be presenting to some special people who have been very supportive for me and my organization, gifting them with some exciting prizes and giveaways as well. This is not an easy task when you're starting your own business, but I am so appreciative to Focus and Align for the Business Empowerment Foundation for just helping me and training me up to be the entrepreneur that I'm becoming. Every day I work on my business and it just gets better and better. All the knowledge and everyone that is a part of this Empowerment Foundation is just awesome. Watching us all build and grow, it is so helpful. So I have to show my appreciation at this. I'm going to talk a lot about the things that I learned being in the Women's Business Empowerment Foundation and how it has really helped and shaped me to bring Meaningful Impact Association to the forefront and the things that I want to see in the future for my business and how you guys help me.
Amen. Amen. I'm excited to hear your signature talk once again and anything else that you're introducing to the platform. I want to highly encourage you all to please follow Mia Monique. Go to miamonique.com as well as check her out on Instagram. Check her out on Facebook. Follow Conversations and Clarity with Mia Monique. Let me tell you something. These podcasts that Mia does is absolutely phenomenal. Tell us about it, Mia.
Well, every Tuesday at 7, I do podcast and I talk about really general issues, real life issues, and things that we all go through and things that people are afraid to speak on. What I see a lot of, and I get a lot of, is people are afraid to publicly express their issues or their pain, but I get a lot of private messages and inboxes. This is what keeps me coming back every Tuesday and talking to my audience, because I get messages after messages. Sis, your podcast really is helping me. Thank you for what you said. I go through this, I go through that. So I continue to do the podcasting every Tuesday for that reason alone, but I would like to see more people starting to live in their truth and understand that it's okay to be who you are, and what you went through does not have to be where you stay. It is not the end and final destination. I've been through some traumatic things. And I take accountability as well. I teach that also. Finding a way to understand that where you were is not where you have to stay. Mm-hmm. And so I talk about those things on my podcast, issues, and my title is Real Life, or Real Talk, Real Clarity, because you will not leave my show or listen to a podcast and not find clarity on any topic that I bring to a podcast.
That's good right there. That's good right there, Mia. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Yeah. Our time is coming to an end, but I want you all to please go to the link, go to the website, miamonique.com. Get educated on who Mia Monique is, how she's making life-changing impacts in this world today with the women and men and children that she's been able to touch. I want you all to know that we all have a story. We all have a story to tell. And I'm super proud of Mia Monique for launching out, telling her story, organizing her organization, and doing what she does best. I really applaud everything that you're doing, Mia Monique. And I want you to know that you have been nominated for a Social Action Award in your community.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. That's I wanted to say it on here, so I wanted to save it. But you have been nominated for a Social Action Award for Meaningful Impact Association. So I just want to say congratulations. Kudos to you.
Thank you so much.
And I want you to know that I know that you are going to do greater things for your community, especially when it comes to domestic violence and abuse. So I also want to tell you that it is with honor that Focus and Align Women's Business Empowerment Foundation Incorporated awards you as well. But you got to wait and see what's going to happen in Montego Bay. So come on.
I can't wait. I'm so looking forward to it.
Yes, because I love what you're doing. And your support has been tremendous for our amazing foundation. Mia is also the director of advocacy for our amazing foundation. Women's Business, Focus and Align Women's Business Empowerment Foundation Incorporated. So I just want you all to know that she's doing some powerful things out here in these streets.
Yes. Oh, one last thing. Everyone, I want you guys to get used to seeing Meaningful Impact Magazine. Our next upcoming April release is going to be all about the wonderful foundation of Focus and Align Women's Business Empowerment Foundation. You do not want to miss this publication. It's going to showcase everyone on the board and all of the things and wonderful things that we're doing for our communities. So be on the lookout for that publication. You do not want to miss that.
Wow, super duper exciting. Come on, you all. Pay attention to what's happening. MiaMonique.com. I love you, sis. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
God bless you all and have a great rest of your evening. If you want to register for the Detroit event, please click the link in this very video feed for the Unmask and Arise Triumphantly event, Detroit, Michigan. I'll see you there. Greetings, everyone. Hi, my name is Chandra Nicole Gore, and I am a Lens of Faith. I'm the CEO and founder of Lens of Faith Speaks Coaching and Consulting, and I'm also the founder and the president of Focus and Align Women's Business Empowerment Foundation Incorporated. Welcome. Welcome to the journey to greatness. Yes, that's right. The women inside of the Women's Business Empowerment Foundation Incorporated are all focused and aligned on God first as they navigate their various businesses that God has allowed them to be the CEOs over. I want to challenge you today to join us now. That's right. I want you to join this magnificent journey of learning all about women in business, how we start from the bottom, but now we are arising for such a time as this, learning valuable tools, resources, and avenues, strategies, tactics, and basic skills that we all need to thrive as CEOs of the businesses that God has given us. Yes, I want to thank you for even tuning into this very video today. As the founder, as the CEO, I want to tell you this. This has not been easy. But you know what? God has been with me every step of the way. So I want you to know today that if you join this movement of women in business, you will succeed in whatever it is that God has allowed you to put your hands on, because our hands shall never lack. I decree and declare today that you are daily loaded with benefits. That's right. If you partner with us and join this amazing movement, you will have the opportunity to mount the stage and talk about your business. You will have the opportunity to learn simple techniques, tools, and strategies to build your business from the ground up. That's right. We want to work with you. We want to band together so that the tools that you may have, what you've been doing, will get you to where God needs you to be. So listen, do not delay. Come on, join this amazing opportunity today. God bless each and every one of you. Have a great rest of your day.